So here I am with another video. So this is quite an awesome little video that I'm going to show you now. This is adding something completely new to an old game. So everybody knows Star Trek: The Next Generation, and as you know, that I am remaking it and creating the Legendary Edition. But what I'm doing is I'm adding stuff that was never there. So not only have I enhanced everything that was there, I'm adding stuff that was never there. So how the hell am I adding stuff to a pinball game that was already feature packed? And where do I find the space to stick in these new features? Well, I'm going to show you with this video. So on the right here again, I recorded some footage that I've just played. And what I do is I review the footage so I can see everything that I missed while I was playing, because sometimes I just get caught up in the game and I'm enjoying myself. So this is a Klingon ship. It's a Klingon ship model, which appears on the real machine. On the real machine, though, it's turned the other way around. It's kind of facing this direction. So I've turned it around so it's facing the player. So what I've done is I've created a new feature called the Klingon attack. Because this model is quite prominent on the playfield, I thought, wouldn't it be cool if the Klingons just randomly attack you? Because they're assholes, and that's what they do. So because the ship is above these two targets here, I've made this whole feature related to these two targets. So I'll just show you what I've written in the script. Yeah, during time rift, these targets will be blinking constantly. Hitting them adds more time and more value to the mission. So that's what their primary function is. Their primary function is during time rift. And you can see there, they say time and rift. Now, all of the times, they don't really seem to do that much. So I've added this random Klingon attack that happens when you continuously hit these two targets. So at any other time, with the exception of any multi-ball mode, hitting these targets will start a random Klingon attack. When the Klingon ship decloaks, quickly shoot either of the two targets 3 times to destroy the ship and win 20 million. Now how that works is that I have a target here, a subroutine for each target. So there's a subroutine here for target rift 1, which is this one here, and a subroutine for target rift 2, which is this one here. They both do exactly the same thing, and it all depends on which one is hit first. But now what I do is that when you hit these targets and they're not lit, it will effectively go to this timer here. It will start a timer which lasts half a second. And what happens is it goes to this subroutine here. And what I've done is I've set up 2 random things here. So it's effectively, you have 2 virtual dice with 7 sides. And if you roll them and they both match, then you get a Klingon attack. Now that happens every single time one of these targets is hit. It rolls these 2 dice. So basically what it is KA is Klingon attack and KA2 is Klingon attack 2. So if KA equals KA2, then we do this. And I'll show you actually in the video what exactly happens.
Klingon bird of prey is decloaking off the port bow.
Okay, so what happened there is I hit one of these 2 targets and the numbers matched. KA equaled KA2. So it set off this, and we played a quote, which I think was from Worf. He says decloaking, but there are other 2 versions as well. You can say battle cruisers approaching. I think Wesley says that. And bogey, that is from Geordi LaForge. So on this occasion, it was Worf that said decloaking. So what happens now is these 2 lights come on, and a 20-second counter starts. So you have to hit these targets 3 times to destroy the Klingon that's just decloaked onto the playfield. So it's something that's fun, that happens during other modes, and it gives you 20 million if you can hit them within 20 seconds. So let's see what happens.
Showing another power surge, sir.
Okay. So as you can see that every time I hit them when they're lit, we get a movie clip which shows the Enterprise firing on a Klingon with its shield up. So it's just hitting the shield. So I've hit it twice now. So when you actually see that, so you get this thing here. So when they're both blinking, you get a photon fire sound effect. And I've got this light show. There's a movie clip that I should just explain there. There's a music cue and something comes up on the DMD. So if I hit it 3 times, so it counts every single hit. So Kling attack equals Kling attack plus 1. If I get it 3 times within the 20 seconds, this is what's going to happen. Geordi LaForge will say incredible. There'll be another movie clip. There'll be a light show. And on the DMD, it will say Klingon destroyed 20 million. So look out for that as it's about to happen.
Incredible.
Well, if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it.
And so that's it. So that's how you add a completely new feature to a game which hasn't changed. The layout really hasn't changed that much. So I'm using the existing targets that were there on the original game, and I've just added an extra layer of function to it. And the Klingons are so important in the whole universe of Star Trek that they have to have kind of something interesting to do in this game. So I thought them just popping up and attacking you and the player having the option to get 20 million if they hit them 3 times within 20 seconds. Now it's going to be progressive. The Klingons aren't just going to allow you to sort of destroy them each time. So they are going to get harder to hit. It's going to be 3 hits for the first one, 4 hits, and then 5 hits. And then they'll start shooting back and you'll take points damage or other things. So this is what I can do. I can add layer upon layer upon layer to this feature and make it as deep as I want. It depends how much I add to the other part of the game. But at the moment, it's just a small feature where you can gain 20 million points just by hitting those in quick succession. So it's very exciting. I'll just show you the whole thing again.
Showing another power surge, sir. Incredible.
And that's it. Incredible. Of course it is. So that's how you add additional things to a game which is already feature-packed, but using the existing layout and the existing targets that are already there. Now, as you have control of the script, as I do, because this has been completely rewritten, there's no ROM being used in this game. The original ROM, we don't use that in Future Pinball. We write the entire script from scratch. Now, when you have that power, you can change everything in the whole game. You can change absolutely everything. So everything in this game has been improved over the original. And by the way, this is the old Enterprise, and the reason why that's there is because I took that model from another game. What that actually should be, I believe, is a Cardassian ship. I don't have a Cardassian ship model. That's a Romulan ship, obviously. But I need a Cardassian ship to go there to replace the Enterprise. But it looks pretty cool. It all lights up when it's firing its lasers. Alright everybody, thanks for watching again, and another video will follow. And I've got a cough. I'm suffering from something. I don't know what the hell it is, some kind of respiratory problem. And if I'm still alive, I'll speak to you again. Toodaloo.
I'd like you to come to sickbay for some examinations.